What's up everybody, DZ for you today with another 70 cents Grand Cross video. Today's topic, a 2-minute guide, the only format on YouTube where the guide is not gonna be actual 2 minutes. And today, the Green Derieri, Elite Demon. And can we first talk of this character design? Because she looks like a Super Saiyan 3 Soviet waifu vibe thing. And yeah, I don't know what this design is, but it's like a triple simp, like a jackpot. And yeah, so let's start with her passive. Her passive is really interesting because the enemies can't get ult gauge orbs by moving skills. And like I recorded yesterday a video on the Green Speed, the good old Soviet agent, and his commandment of shut the fuck up is like both players can't get ult gauge orbs from using skills. So the enemy can't get ult gauge orbs from moving skills or using skills. So basically never filled up ult gauge orbs, and I didn't test it, but I will test it and I will tell you the outcome in the top comment. I will pin my own comment when I tested it, and yeah, I will show you the outcome in the comments. So her commandment of nudism is like, yeah, ranged skills deal 35% less damage. Yeah, it's like the same commandment as Red Derieri. So yeah, she's like a melee fighter, and I guess it's okay. Ranged attacks deal less damage. That's the power of nudism, because when you run without an armor, arrows will deal like 35% less damage on you, which is, yeah, it's 100% legit. Her first skill is chain strike, like she's doing and I don't even want to explain the skill, because the skill is like a dozen times like that's the same skills. And yeah, it's like single target hit, depleting 1 ult gauge orb with 120 damage, 300% damage, and for 50 damage depleting 3 ult gauge orbs. Like, yeah, you see those skills. Like, it's really common thing. It's like calling your child Max. That's the whole thing on skill 1. Her second skill is not that common, but it's also like ult gauge orb thingy. It's an AoE thing with 150 damage and 180 damage and depleting ult gauge orbs. Like, the skill is not that common because that's the only skills out there right now. And yeah, rank 3 is just 300% AoE damage and depleting 2 ult gauge orbs. That's her whole kit on rank 2. Skill 2, excuse me, and her ultimate is like this Omega nuke when she's buffed. Like, this is so much better on the Red Derieri than on the Green Derieri, but when you bring an, I don't know, basic buffer like Arthur, or I don't even know if you really go ham on her with Red Gopher, so Red Gopher can also buff with rank 3. Yeah, and yeah, so that's a basic one-shot nuke on one enemy, like per each buff on her, 30% extra damage, 630. On the Red Derieri, this ultimate does like millions of damage. It's like the best PvE, but that's the topic on the Red Derieri, not on her. So yeah, that's a quick guide on her. So how do you build her? She's like an actual damage dealer, so go ahead and go with attack defense. Where do you use her? Actually in PvP, because I don't know in PvE, like, do you really need this in PvE? PvE content is so easy to clear, I don't know. And yeah, so that's a quick guide on her. And if you liked it, so like this video. If you want to see more of the good old Soviet Union vibes, meme cringe stuff, subscribe. And yeah, thanks for the watching. Zeldris for president. See you in the next one. Skrrr!